Greetings, and welcome to this short introduction to Map the System 2021. My name is Thomas Fraser, and I will be your campus lead for this year's competition. Now you may be wondering, what is Map the System? To begin with, it is a global competition spearheaded internationally by the Skoll Centre for Social Entrepreneurship at Oxford University, in partnership with educational institutions around the world. Secondly, it is firmly embedded in systems thinking, which it draws on as a guiding framework for understanding some of the most complex issues facing the world today. And finally, it encourages deep exploration of particular problem domains using a learning-first approach that emphasizes integrated knowledge production. Hence, instead of proposing premature solutions to problems we do not fully understand, we are instead encouraged to demonstrate our depth of understanding of the problems themselves. This is one of the distinguishing features of Map the System. What then is the purpose of this competition? Firstly, to illuminate complex problems and encourage novel forms of sense-making amidst the uniquely pressing social and environmental challenges of our time. Secondly, to shift ingrained cultures of thought and practice toward increasing levels of depth, holism, and accountability. And finally, to inspire viable systemic alternatives based on deeply informed visions of the contemporary landscape. In other words, the hope is that by participating in Map the System, you will better understand both your chosen challenge as well as a systems analysis practice, an important 21st century skill, and then be able to put those skills to use in future high-impact careers of your choosing. If you use what you learn through this process to design better informed future social interventions, find a credible host organization for a future internship or job, or use some of the tools and systems thinking practices in your future work, we'll have considered our job well done. So what do you stand to gain from this entire process? Firstly, you get to join a global movement committed to systems change. Secondly, you get to compete for cash prizes and an opportunity to present to a global audience. Third, you get to learn new skills capable of addressing the world's most pressing issues. Fourth, you get to raise awareness for an issue that you are passionate about. And fifth, you get to connect with socially conscious students, researchers, and practitioners across Canada and the world. So, what are you waiting for? To be eligible for this competition, you need only be a current student or recent alumni from a registered Canadian partner institution, such as UWaterloo. You can be at any level of study, whether it be undergraduate, diploma, postgraduate, or doctoral level studies. And finally, depending on your preferences, you can form a team of anywhere from 1 to 5 individuals. By the end of this competition, you will be required to submit a visual systems map, which includes a detailed visual breakdown of your chosen system, a written systems analysis detailing a 3,000-word written analysis of your chosen system, a written bibliography detailing all sources and materials consulted throughout your project, and a verbal presentation outlining your problem, process, and core findings. In terms of timeline, student registration for Map the System opened on November 2nd this year and will remain open until January 31st, 2021. Next, on April 2nd, 2021, will be the final submission deadline where teams will submit their written and visual deliverables by no later than 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then, on a date to be determined next year, will be our local campus final, where teams will compete locally for prizes and an opportunity to advance to the Canadian final. The Canadian final will be held from May 5th to 7th, 2021, and here one team from each Canadian partner institution will compete nationally for prizes and an opportunity to advance to the global final. This will be held in June of 2021, where select Canadian teams and others from across the world will compete globally for the chance of world title. So, if you're interested in participating or learning more about this competition, feel free to reach out to me, your local campus lead, at mapthesystem@uwaterloo.ca, or visit the Kindred Credit Union Center for Peace Advancement Map the System website, where you can find all the information you need on the competition. Additionally, feel free to visit the Map the System Canada website as linked below, where much of the same information can be found. Wishing you all the best in your future endeavors. Good luck.